to the A Picture is Worth 1,000 Words podcast. Join us as we discuss the antics of pro athletes, sports politics, and everything in between. No sport nor athlete is off limits. Now, get you a pitcher of wine and enjoy the show. Here are your hosts, Lene and Linnell Fletcher, aka the Fletcher Twins. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of A Picture is Worth 1,000 Words podcast. It's your girl, Nelly Nell.
And this your girl, Nay. What it do, boo?
That's right. And we are fresh off of our birthday trip, but we can get into that in a second. What are you sipping on tonight?
I ran out. I'm tapped out. Yeah.
Because I drank the last glass when I was there. Glass.
Actually, Diane brought me a bottle of Tito's and cran mango. I should have made that because that's my specialty.
Oh, I thought you had took it on the boat.
That was more.
Okay. Well, I have Moscato tonight. I've been sipping on it for a while because I was waiting on your late behind. Anywho, so yeah,
I had a day. Today was a day.
I had a day too. It was my first day back at work, and nothing gets done when I always tell you nothing gets done when I'm away. So it's like the whole chase be shutting down because Linnell is not there. That's what it seemed like. Anyway, I want to give a few shout outs. Kobe made the Hall of Fame. And okay. I didn't watch it, but supposedly I think Michael presented him the award, but his wife, I guess, received the award in his honor and made a beautiful speech. I didn't see any of the speeches, but I saw she looked pretty and it was nice. So kudos to Kobe for making the Hall of Fame. He was going to do it whether he was alive or not. He was amazing. Anyway, let's dab a little bit into this play-in tournament because the play-in started tonight, which was Tuesday nights. But my team, my Lakers play tomorrow. They play Golden State, so I'm excited.
Okay,
about
so that mean Portland got the last.
Yeah, Portland is 6.
Thank God.
Before, yeah, because I
thought it was like a conspiracy where they didn't want the Lakers in there. They didn't want them in the play-in game.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about that later. But yeah, they got the 6 seed. They barely got it because I actually think we got the same record, but I don't know. But anyway, let's get to our birthday festivities. So I surprised you because of Joe. Texted me about a month and a half ago and asked me he asked me would I be your surprise on the boat for Saturday. He didn't say anything about KOD. And then I was like, okay, I'll look for a ticket or whatever. Maybe Friday night and I'll stay in the hotel, whatever. And then he was like, no, you can come Friday night then and I'll have somebody pick you up and whatever. So it described how you were feeling because so many people called me like the days leading up asking me, begging me to come there. And I'm like, no, I'm not coming. We can spend our birthday separate. Why y'all targeting me? Why can't she come here to NYC? That rhymed, y'all. That rhymed.
Yeah, I had given up because well, first of all, I thought I had an inkling because when I asked both of y'all gave me different stories. Like you was saying that Joe never called and asked you to come. But Joe said, yeah, I talked to her. She said she can't come because she coming in 2 weeks after that.
Mm-hmm.
So even though y'all stories didn't match, at first I was skeptical. But then what sealed it for me, where I had lost all hope, because Friday morning, and Neil used to get up at 7:30 on the dot, and she writing our little group me thing.
Good morning.
And so Friday was our birthday, so everybody in the group was saying happy birthday, but Nell hadn't responded or liked anything. So I was like, okay, she must be on the plane, and she ain't see it. And because I called her twice and she didn't pick up, so I'm thinking she on the plane, she on her way. So I was happy. And then she called me back at like 9:00, and I could tell she had just woke up, and I was like, oh, she's still home. And then during the week, I was trying to catch her on a lies.
I knew exactly what you were doing.
So she had said that she needed to get her nails done Friday. And I was like, what time your nails done? Get an appointment? And she said 10. And then I was like, where is that? And she sent like a place or a screenshot
Yeah,
or
a
something.
screenshot of the place I was getting my nails done at. So
And then also I was like, what restaurant, what lounge you going to tonight with your friend? And she sent me the name of that. So I didn't catch her up in that, but that's what I was trying to do.
I knew exactly what you was doing. I knew I was getting the 3rd degree because you, and I'm like, it's so funny. I had just literally made up a lounge. I mean, that is a lounge. I've been through that before, but I wasn't prepared for the lounge question, but the nail question I was prepared for.
And then, so like Wednesday, I think that week when I had talked to Joe and he basically was like, she's not coming. Like, I was really sad and I went to sleep early. I went to sleep early that night because I was sad. And plus I was like, because I know we were doing something where a lot of people was going to be there. I didn't want to be the only center of attention. So yeah, when I walked up, so we had to, when we went to KOD's, we had to bypass the general admission, GA, and go to the VIP line. And like, I think out of my peripheral, because you was like hiding it behind like a corner.
Yeah.
And I think I see out of my peripheral somebody walking up with cheetah on.
Leopard.
Whatever. Prince. And then I turned, yes, I was very surprised but very happy. I think I said, oh my God. And I hugged you. And I've seen Jeff and Ashley recording, but I haven't seen those videos yet.
Ashley sent it to us, but she has to do it in WhatsApp because it looks better in WhatsApp. Or you can tell Jeff to send it to you. But yeah, they told me to hi. I went to his 2 cousins, Jeff and Splash. Shout out to them. They picked me up from the airport, took me to Gerda House. So, and I took a shower and got dressed there. So yeah, that was surprise.
Shout out to everybody who came. G and his wife Gabby, Splash and Lala,
Ashley,
Jeff, Ashley, Stanley. I always remember his name because I remember Stuttering Stanley from the Sixth Sense. Oh God. Who else? Joanne and her husband.
Yeah.
Mike stopped by for a little bit and he left. I think that was everybody. I hope I didn't forget anybody, but shout out to everybody that came. Oh, Diane and Bobby.
Yeah. And then Saturday we went boating. You thought we were just going to a pool behind Duffy's.
Yeah.
And Joe had actually rented out a boat for 4 hours or whatever. And so we went cruising around Miami.
And I felt bad because I was telling Shaterica the whole time, even the day of while we were getting dressed, I think she texted me and was at Duffy's. And I'm like, okay, you there? Like, we getting ready now. We getting ready to leave now. And we didn't even go there. I mean, we went there, but we went to the boat, which is behind Duffy's. Yeah. But even when we still got there, I still didn't know. Because I saw that he was getting like all this food and alcohol and stuff. And in my head, I'm like, Joe, Duffy's not going to let us bring that in here. And then when we was... I didn't. And then when we was walking through the back, he told me he rented out the dock.
Yeah.
And I was like, the deck or something like that. And I was like, why would he do that? Like, that costs so much money. Like, to rent out the whole place, that's a lot of money. And then I guess it kind of came to when
you were stepping on the boat?
Yeah, when I was stepping on the boat. Like, I was like, this is really happening. This is going down.
It went down. And that was cool, too. I think that was the first... Was that the first? Oh, no. I did it with some Hispanics before who was talking back Tito's like it was nothing. And I went to Flowtopia before, so it was cool.
Anyway, I forgot.
Oh, go ahead.
To shout out Dolly. He was at KOD's with us, too, and the boat. And also,
hey, Dolly.
Miracle was there on the boat with us, and Rob
and Gerda
and
Walter and Gerda. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Shout out to them.
All right. I didn't want to miss nobody.
All right, now let's get to this story. We talking about a real OG in the story, okay? First of all, Haslem. Everybody know who Udonis Haslem is. Udonis. Some people call him UD. Some people call him OG. He's
the OG.
Yeah. And we'll get to the definitions shortly. He in his Miami Heat debut for this season, he played all of 3 minutes before getting ejected All of 3 minutes, okay? And let me tell you what Google says an OG is a slang term for someone who is incredibly exceptional, authentic, or old school.
Mm-hmm.
But the urban dictionary, it just say original gangster. That's the definition we going with, okay?
Yeah, that's what we know.
Gangster, okay? So about a week ago, it was the Heat versus the 76ers, right? So Haslem, he will be 41 soon, which will be the oldest active player. So that also makes him an OG and a veteran. He's a veteran when it comes to this ish, okay? And Dwight Howard kind of pushed Haslem to the ground on one play, and Haslem took some time to take it in because he took a few seconds to take it in.
I think when he fell on the ground, he did like this, like, all right, like he calmed himself down, like
he had to reflect on what just happened, and then so the next play they ran down, and I don't even think Dwight even touched him on that play, but Haslem just went to talk to him. He went to talk to him, and it got heated. And
because it was somebody got a foul, so you know when it's a foul, it's like they take kind of a timeout, but not like officially. Mm-hmm. So yeah, he went up to Dwight.
He went to just have a conversation with him. This is what he said. This is a quote. He said it was obviously very physical. Dwight plays the way Dwight plays, and this was just a conversation between me and him that I just want to make clear that throwing down and the swinging of the elbows and things like that, I just felt like it should kind of leave that out of the game for the night. I think he kind of disagreed with that. So when he disagreed, I disagreed. And there was just a whole bunch of disagreeing. So that's when we saw Haslem, the OG, triple G OG.
Oh
we saw him mush Dwight Howard with his finger. Like, you point like, you better watch out who you talking to. And then Dwight slaps his hand away out his face, and Haslem got ejected in 3 minutes. And that was his Heat debut. Okay, things got a little bit heated. Okay, you get it?
Oh my God! Heated? Yes, I did.
Okay,
but that was funny.
It was a double technical and ejaction. Go ahead.
So I read both of their lips, and because I can read lips very well.
Oh gosh.
And Haslem was telling Dwight to watch his effing mouth. You better watch your effing mouth. Oh, and then once they finally got apart from each other, I saw Dwight say, "Come on, N-word." Like, come on.
Oh my God.
But that was after he was out his face. He waited too late. Yeah, you missed your opportunity. You got punked.
Yeah, you don't mush me in the face. Somebody would have had to hold me back because I would have had to try to get to him. But then Haslem, after the game, he said it's a great memory, and if this is the last one, I finished it the only way I could do it, with an ejection.
And also, I hate when people be basketball players, because football players don't do this. Mm-hmm. I hate when basketball players be about to fight or be all up in somebody's face, and then don't like do nothing till they apart, and act like one person can actually hold them back. If you really want to fight somebody, it's gonna take 10 people to hold y'all back. First of all, Dwight Howard is 10'5". Okay, so who's gonna hold him back? Freaking even the Meta World Peace guy had the whole stadium had to hold him back from getting that one guy.
That was classic, and I'm so happy I witnessed that live. The malice at the palace.
Don't even go get all hype when Udonis is 10 feet away from you.
Yeah,
because he was ready. If something was about to go down, he was ready.
He was on ready. He was on ready. I wouldn't mess with a triple OG. I wouldn't mess with Haslem. He don't look like he's somebody that mess with. Okay, and he's actually originally from Miami too, so he's one of the Miami people. I believe he's from Miami.
He is.
Dwight Howard played for Orlando, but you ain't from Florida, boy. Let me Google.
He's from Georgia. He from Georgia. He a Georgia boy. He don't know nothing about this down here.
Oh
He don't know
God.
nothing about this. Is a different breed.
He is from Atlanta, Georgia. But I just, you know how when you Google somebody and you see a part of their wiki page, so it shows his height, his spouse, current team, and his children. And he got one son. And guess what his son name is?
Udonis?
Braylon.
Is it spelled like my Braylon?
Yes, it's spelled
Who's
like my
older?
Braylon. I don't even know
He
if
stole
they.
my baby name.
Oh my God, I don't know. It doesn't show how old this guy is. I mean, Braylon is. That's funny. But anyway, the Heat coach Eric Spoelstra said after the game that was his favorite moment of the season so far.
Oh my God.
And Jimmy Butler laughed and said, "Don't put an OG in the game because he's looking to fight. Okay,
Because he ain't got
fight.
nothing to lose.
No.
He ain't playing next year.
Oh my God.
I think
he scored 4 points before he was ejected. He scored 4. The Heat won though. The Heat won.
He made the paper. Remember, we used to always go to the basketball game, and
Mm-hmm.
if somebody did 1 point or 1 rebound, we'd be like, "Oh, they made the paper.
They gonna make the high school basketball games. Remember, they used to bet on not the game, but each play. Like such and such, I got $5 on such and such gonna score on this drive right now, and I was like, oh my, that made it so much more exciting. And remember that one time we performed halftime and you messed up at the basketball game? That was our one.
That wasn't a that was a pep rally. The basketball game was when it was just 6 of us. For I don't know why it was only 6 of us or 5 of us,
because they didn't want to do extra practice for that. The other girls didn't want to go.
But yeah, I messed up in a pep rally because my favorite part happened to be my favorite part of the dance happened to be a part that was right after you did my favorite part. We dropped down to the floor, but I just got so into doing my favorite part, and I remember exactly what it was.
Yeah, I know
that my mind totally went blank after that part, and immediately everybody dropped, and I was the only one standing up looking around. And I remember Joe he saw me and he pointed at me and started laughing, and I hurried up and got on the ground and continued to dance.
Oh my God, that is so funny. And that's embarrassing. But I remember on one time we would perform at halftime at a football game, and we were doing the tap dance routine, and they hadn't brought out enough cardboard boxes for us to tap on, and somebody took mine, so I had to tap on grass, so nobody heard my noise.
I also remember because sometimes you can't see the lines on the field. So remember the chair dance. I don't know if that was probably the same dance.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like lined up in a V. So we was behind the chairs. We had to do something. Then we had to run back to the chairs. And so I remember I ran back to a chair, but then I noticed it wasn't mine. Like I had went over like one chair too many. So I ran back to my chair. But then that already caused like a domino effect. And so the girl who was already all the way on the end didn't have a chair. But I had mine. I had to do it without a chair. But hey, you need to be quicker than that.
That's hilarious. Anyway, back to Haslem. So he keeps signing these 1-year veteran contracts, as they call it. So the Heat paid him $2.5 million this season, even though he never played. And it was like he plays a huge role as a mentor and leader. That's why we keep signing him. And I'm like, Heat organization, I can be a mentor and leader in the locker room if you pay me $2.5 million. Heck, you can even pay me $500,000. I'll be in that locker room being a leader.
The 0.5?
Yeah. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, that's crazy, but yeah,
that's a hustle.
I can advise from the sideline.
Yeah, he hustled them. The Heat got hustled by Haslem.
Oh my God.
Anyway, time for our flashback moment. And of course, it's about Rasheed Wallace. And remember all his ejections? We literally used to watch the Pistons and his other teams just so we can see him get ejected or a technical foul. Like this
he didn't care.
He did not care. And remember he played he was playing against the Pacers, right? And that was when I liked Jermaine O'Neal. So I was rooting for the Pacers.
Victory.
So the Pacers, it was a series. The Pacers beat them the first game, and then Rasheed was so mad at the end of the game in his interview. He was like, "I guarantee you, they're not gonna win no more. We gonna win. We gonna win out." And I believed him in my soul, and it happened. The Pacers didn't win.
Not another.
Anyway, career technicals. He holds the record for getting 41 technicals in one season when he played for the Trailblazers. He holds that record. And he's number 2 of career total technicals, which is 317 in his career, number behind only Karl Malone with 332. Okay.
So that year he got 41 tags. That's like one a game. Ain't it like 80 games in a regular season?
So it wouldn't be one. One like every half, other game.
Yeah, like half every other game.
Yeah. And then so his career ejections is he holds the record for 29 ejections. He's the number 1. So the funniest one, I YouTube it today, because the thing is his ejections wasn't even for arguing with players, it was arguing with the refs. That was his most ejections. He got ejected for staring down a referee after a play. And it was in the 2000 Western Conference Finals. I believe he was with the Trailblazers. And the ref said he asked Wallace not to stare at him to try to intimidate him anymore, but he did it again. So he was like, "So he's gone. You're gone, sir." It was
don't let the door hit you on your way out. Where the good Lord split you.
No, the good Lord split you. Okay, that was so funny. I had watched it because when he ejected him, another player came up to the ref and was like, "He ain't say nothing, but he ain't say nothing." And then the ref said, "Get out my face." That ref was a thug. He was an OG. He was a real OG, okay? So the lesson of the week is talk is cheap unless you're an NBA player. You can get ejected and you can cause your team the game. But Haslem didn't because he only scored 4 points, so it don't even matter. Anyway, time for my rant of the week because I got something to say. My rant goes to the National Basketball Association, better known as the NBA. Okay.
As a whole.
Okay. With this whole play-in tournament. And I'm about to read y'all the rule because I had to Google the rule today. And it say that play-in tournament will consist of 4 teams from each conference, placed 7th through 10th. The 7th seed will play the 8th seed. The 7th and 8th seed will play to decide who will be the 7th seed. The 9th and the 10th seed will play with the winner facing the loser from the 7th and 8th game to decide who will be the 8th seed.
Oh my God. So they got to play 2 games
each, pretty much. Except the people, the 9th and the 10th seed, that's going to be the only game they play. So whoever lose out of the 9th and 10th seeds, they not in it. And whoever win, play the loser of the 7th and 8th seed. So the 7th and 8th seed and one more get to play twice. But my thing is, the NBA is on. My Lakers is in 7th place right now. Okay, so if it was no play-in tournament, they would be in the playoffs because it's usually only 18. Correct. So the NBA is only doing this to make up monetary losses from the COVID season last year. They need more games because they lost a lot of money. Ad money and ticket sales and all that, okay? But that's not fair. Why change the rules in the middle of the season? We in 7th place. We gotta play not 1 but 2 games just to get in the playoffs. When last year we would have been in the playoffs. We already earned a spot, being that we're in the 7th place. The NBA are acting like they pole. Like, sir, ma'am, whomever owned the NBA. Y'all can still go jet ski. Y'all can still go on cruises. Y'all can still play on y'all yachts. Y'all can go visit Martha's Vineyard. And y'all can still pay y'all maids. So I'm confused. God. Why do teams that are already in the playoffs have to play to be in the playoffs? If y'all want more teams in the playoffs, make more teams in the playoffs. Not a play-in tournament like we in the NCAA or something. That's God. Who do the play-in tournaments, not professionals. I'm done.
That's true. That's true. But I think the playing feature started in the bubble. Because...
Yes, but they did that because it was a shortened season because of the COVID. They didn't have as many games, so they was like, we don't know if these other teams would have made it. Like they would have probably did something. So let's try to bring them on. We had enough games this season. They just try to make more money. It was good for the bubble. It ain't good for this. If what they say, if it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. Something I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, time for my highlight of the week. And it goes to Chef Curry.
Steph Curry.
I said chef because he be cooking on the court.
Okay.
He won the 2020-2021 scoring title. This is his second career scoring title, and he's only 33. And the only players to win multiple scoring titles, multiple MVPs, and multiple NBA titles in NBA history are Michael Jordan, Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem, and now Steph Curry. So kudos to you. Congrats on the achievement. But sir,
oh my God,
you're not going to win this play-in tournament, okay? I'm going to be watching you tomorrow, and I'm sorry, but I have to root against you and Aisha.
They play tomorrow? Okay.
Wednesday. Yeah, they play tomorrow. So, this is it. And I'm sorry.
But they the 7th and 8th?
Yeah.
Okay, so they got to play twice. So it's not their last game.
Yeah, you're right. They might, if they lose, they play whoever win the 9th and the 10th seed.
But yeah, before I go to about my business, just want to shout out, it is May 18th, and that is Haitian Flag Day.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, but though I don't know. I think so. Basically, this is like their Independence Day. I watched a DVD about how they got their independence, and it was very good. I don't know the name of it, but they did pretty much what Nat Turner tried to do in 1804. They did it, but because they did it, then of course other countries were back now still, but back then was like what?
Weren't fooling with them.
Yeah, they weren't fooling with them, and that's why the country is like the way it is even today, which is a shame. They got their independence, but they pretty much getting penalized for it because we not giving them no resources because they was mad. It's not cool because U.S. help out so many other countries that don't give a about us, and because Haiti actually did the right thing, they live in like a third world country.
Shout out to Haiti. Shout out to Haiti. I actually want to visit Haiti before. I have like a whole list of my wish whatever. These are the type of things I value. Going to other countries. So I want to go to Africa, Dubai, Greece, Italy, and Haiti.
That's cool. I'm definitely going to go to Haiti.
You have to see where your man from. You have to see and let Janae and all them see too. That's their heritage.
Yeah. Wait, that will be interesting. On to my business. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what's up. Contact us if you're a small business and you need HR services. We provide them at great rates for small businesses, but although our rates are affordable, we do still provide high quality service as if you were a big corporation. Okay, so follow us on IG at HCMGMT Consulting. Again, that's HCMGMT Consulting. You can find all of our information in the bio. You can email us or DM us and we will get right back to you. And yeah, just hit us up. Let us help us help you. And so yeah,
that's right. Hit them up. And hope you guys all have a great week this week. We will check in with y'all later. Watch the play-in tournament because I'm pretty sure we'll at least highlight it next week. So yeah, we want to hear y'all thoughts, and just comment on our videos or DM us, email us, whatever you want to do. We will check out y'all next week. Bye-bye.
Peace out.
Hey y'all, thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of A Picture is Worth 1,000 Words with yours truly, the Fletcher Twins. Make sure you join us every week and rate, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit up our email at podcast.1000words@gmail.com with any questions or topics you'd like to hear us cover. Also, check us out on IG at The Fletcher Twins and Facebook at A Picture is Worth 1,000 Words.